Hi YouTube. I just wanted to come on here real quick and do Empire. I just got done watching Empire, y'all, and it was very lackluster to me until like the end, like after the whole Juicy Smoulier shout out, or if you know where that's from, why I said that. The Juicy Smoulier incident is like, I mean, he was going downhill before that, but now it's like this the last season, and I just be like hating because like Empire has so much potential. Like it had potential. It started off so good, like the songs, the music. I was here for it. They had like good artists on there, like real artists, and yeah, I just don't know what happened. I'm doing my little pre-birthday wind down, chill down, kick back. I don't know what this is. I'm just hanging out. And I stopped to watch Empire real quick. So the episodes, this is the Empire season, I don't know, the last season, the first episode of the last season. Sorry, y'all. So it opens with Lucius getting like shot up by somebody, and bow bow he gets shot like here or something, and then like in the stomach or something twice or so. He got shot like at least about 3 times and poof, fall back. And I mean, if he survived that, I don't know. I mean, I know he survived like losing a leg, getting blown up by dynamite and in a car. It's just gonna be real unbelievable if he actually survives that. But I mean, this is the end of the season, so I'm going to assume that they're gonna leave it open. And I know that they were talking about some spinoffs, but ain't nothing of what they're setting up right now makes me want to watch any more of this foolishness. I promise you, I was watching the first like 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, what else on? But I was just like over it. Okay, so let me just review what I saw. Let me just tell y'all review what I saw. So, okay, after he gets shot, and it's like it says 9 months later, and I'm like, 9 months later from what? And then it goes jumps back. So I'm not sure. I must have missed how much time has going since when Lucius and Cookie had the whole scene at the airport or at the like air thing, and he left and whatever. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know how much time has lapsed in between then and then, but they just tell us how much time has lapsed in between when they're showing us and when Lucius gets shot. So from there, we see Cookie on some show, and it's like the tea talk or the something about some tea and talking. And I thought she was a guest, but I was like, no, is she like a host or one of like how the Real and all them other shows and the Talk, the View, the everything, all the women round tables of them talking. It's two other co-hosts, and it's her, and she's talking, and her and the brunette girl, they seem to be bumping heads and just seems to be the catty ones of the group. And it's like three people just probably wouldn't make for a good panel because it's just gonna seem like it's like a double team all the time. And then Cookie, the only black woman on the thing. I mean, they could have just had one more person on there, a Latina, Asian, something. Like, I don't know. It just seemed weird. It's just like this, the whole setup of this show, this entire show or episode, just seemed like so thrown together. Like, okay, y'all, let's just throw this and get this over with so we could just move on. Like, it don't even seem like, it's just very disappointing, honestly, for people who were fans, and a lot of people been checked out or canceled Empire. But I mean, I'm just gonna see it through to the end, and I'm gonna just give my review and give my little 2 cents on it as it unfolds. That's just all I can do. So we see some dude like rapping like with a little tight like jumpsuit on, or little, I don't know, a little fit on, not a jumpsuit, but a little fit on. And it sounded like Lucius's voice, and I was like, what is going on? And and Andre's like directing or something. And it's like, what's going on? So it turns out that Andre is trying to go forward and make a Lucius movie or a biopic about Lucius. And he picking somebody, and it's whoever this dude is supposed to be. I was like, he look whack. I'm like, he couldn't find nobody else. I mean, I guess I was just so like, ugh. When I was watching, I promise, I was just like, as I was watching like the whole, I don't know, y'all, I was just disappointed. I ain't gonna lie, I was just real disappointed, and I just don't. I'm gonna just try to get through this. So then we see it cuts over to the next scene, and we hear some woman singing, and then I see some fake dreads or a nappy dread wig, and then I'm like, is that Lucius? And he taking shots in some little nightclub, and some girl, the chocolate goddess or little girl, she's singing like and all this stuff, and she's singing and pointing and like, oh, solutions, all this stuff, and I'm like, girl, what? I guess I'm like, is they together or something? I'm like, what is going on? But that wig that they got Lucius in is like, oh my god. I'm sorry, but the wigs in this whole episode kind of annoyed me. Like, y'all wig budget is ridiculous. Like, what's up with these wigs? Like, even the whole FBI girl that pull up on Andre in another scene, these wigs. Like, what's up with these wigs? Anyway, so we see Terry and Andre and Cookie, and they in the house, and she, making some type of green smoothie or something for Terry, because she is very pregnant at this point. She is like about to pop. So okay, so it's just they talking about Empire and all this other stuff, and nothing's really happening. And then they skim over the whole, you know, Jamal, I was gonna say Jesse, running back off to London, because we all know why we not gonna see no Jesse in this season. We all know why. I'm from Chicago and I'm in Chicago. We all know why we not gonna see him. And I don't know if he might make an appearance in the last episode or get shot. I don't know. But he's just off in London, according to the story right now. So from there, we jump over to Bossy Media or something. Becky and Giselle's company, which looks cute. I'm like, okay, y'all make some stuff happen, and they trying to wait, no. Becky is trying to talk to Cookie about an interview with some major person. They have a slumber party, and they having an interview, or she's talking to her because she has an interview with them, some girl or some lady, and I don't know who the lady is because I'm not that great at identifying everybody in the music industry. I know who I know, and the people I don't know, comment below. Okay, that's all I can say. And she was like, "Oh, I need your advice." He's like, "Don't you miss the whole music aspect?" She was like, "No, I'm building my brand. I need to do me or whatnot." And it's. I'm sorry, y'all. I wish this was better, and I wish I could give y'all more. It's gonna get better towards the end of the episode, because I was just watching this like, this just ain't it, homie. This just ain't it. So, I mean, if y'all were entertained by it, good. I was not entertained by it. There was just a couple little things that were like, oh, okay, that could be interesting. But the rest of it, I'm like, I could do without it. Plus, I'm tired, y'all. I've been at work all day, and I came home, had a little birthday shot, had my little birthday drink. My birthday's tomorrow, but I only got tomorrow off, so I gotta like start tonight, so I could tone down tomorrow towards the evening. So anyway, so I guess Maya is still on as their like little assistant, that little girl. What's her name? Pancake's daughter from Cookie's friend from jail and all that. I guess the friend. Then they're having another conference. Andre's having like a conference or something meeting with the board, and he's trying to discuss like the future of Empire, talking about some we gonna be doing music for Fox basketball. We gonna be doing all their new endeavors that they're going to be doing pretty much. And then all of a sudden, here come white crackhead Tracy talking about some, oh, do you want to make an announcement about me? And I'm like, bitch, what for? And he like, huh? It's like, yeah, I'm the new co-owner of Empire. And I didn't forget, but I know Cookie gave her a whole bunch of shares and stuff for the heart. And then Andre, I was itching and stuff because his heart, and I guess he's all united with Kingsley. I think I remember his name. And all that. His brother, older brother, Lucius's real firstborn, and all that. So from there, he got like this heart, this real. Did he get this? No, he didn't even got that tattoo in jail because he was already out of jail. So this is a tattoo that he got outside of jail that just looked like a jail tattoo, y'all, of a broken heart right here where he got his this. I am so upset, y'all understand. I was a genuine fan of Empire from like the first couple seasons, and it's just like for it to get like this, I'm just like, I know I sound like I'm complaining like every step of the way of this review, but I'm just like, it's so disappointing. Like I was rooting for you. Like it's like so disappointing to me. Not that I had all my hopes into this show, because I really didn't, because it started getting a while ago, but it just got real bad. Like, ugh. So I was like, where Hakeem at? We finally see Hakeem when they all at dinner at Cookie House, I guess now since Lucia's gone. And Andre walk in. Why didn't you tell me that you gave white crackhead Tracy all these shares to the thing? And I'm in the board meeting. He was like, well, she told me that she was gonna let me tell you, but I see you can't trust no crackhead. I'm like, no, you can't, girl. And whatnot. So she's like, don't be coming up in here hollering at me. I'm your mom, the whole Cookie business. And then, what's his Terry's like, she did this to save your life, Andre. You just need to think of the better things. And I'm like, okay, girl, calm down. And at some point they came in and was asking about Lucius and where he at. And then it turns out like now the FBI is putting out that Lucius is wanted, and it's just looking back on the new Empire that they didn't revamp Empire. I don't know how many times talking about this is the new Empire. This is the new Empire, but it be the same bullshit. Like there ain't nothing new about this. Like it's not new. Y'all just keep throwing different stickers of people's faces on it, and it's still just Lucius at this point. But I'm like, dang, when Andre gonna have a golden face, golden black and gold face or whatever? Guess never. And then Cookie like, I'm going with you to the doctor's office tomorrow, so I'll make sure my investment is working. Her investment in his heart that she bought from Kingsley's mama. Okay, Cookie. If that's the way you want to talk about your child. So this doctor's visit is really just Andre setting up Lucius and Cookie to meet. So she all in, the whole Cookie and the Coochis. That sounds so weird to me. The Coochis, this light is bright. Thing, because I'm doing it with my little light thing, and it is bright. Like it's hurting my eyes a little bit, but I'm gonna get through this, y'all. Just for y'all, I'm gonna get through this because it's pretty whack. And I'm sorry, but y'all can laugh it up with me. We can just make fun of this together. Yeah. So he's like, y'all need to get over this and blah blah blah. And then I'm gonna give y'all some time so y'all can work this out. She's like, I'm gonna beat your ass, same typical Cookie stuff. And he was all like, Cookie, it's for the family and all that. And then he realizes as he's talking to her, like, because she was like, oh, he's like, you did all this, you ruined our family with the whole Damon Cross thing. And she was like, it's because he gave me things that you never could, or did some stuff that you could never do. And he was like, you never even really slept with him, did you? And I'm like, for one, having sex with someone is one thing, but having like an emotional, intimacy the way she was, I'd rather somebody cheat on me like sexually than like emotionally, because that's harder to come back from, if at all, you know? I mean, sex is one thing. You got sex with anybody. Like people do, especially men. You got sex with somebody and that's it. But if you're emotionally cheating, because that's the way to tap into a woman way more than just like, oh, hit it and then like, oh, I cheated. That's not even that's going. But if you can get somebody's head and get in someone's head, that's way more damaging than just a roll in the hay for a couple minutes or how much ever they do that. So yeah, so he realizes that, and he was like, and then he was talking about, I just want to get through this, and I'm gonna solve this problem for my family. He's like, no, I'm gonna do this good, not for your black ass, but for my family. And he was like, I just want to get back to my girl. He had to throw that in. He was like, she's like, it don't matter how many new bitches or whatever girls you get, you can always want me. And I'm like, okay, cookie girl, whatever. So from there, we get back to Giselle and Becky. She talking about trying to sign new artists and how they got that much money to sign new artists. But you know, Becky want to branch out and do more. And I'm like, is this going to be the spinoff? Because if this is the spinoff, Becky and Giselle, I'm not here for that. No shade, women empowerment, but it's not looking that great for them to be a spinoff. And I highly doubt it, because the way these ratings probably going right now, ain't nobody checking for nobody on Empire at this moment. I mean, I sound shady as a muck, but oh my goodness, I am. You could have came better than this. That's all I'm saying. Just could have came better. We've been waiting because everybody was like, after the justice stuff, we was waiting like, let's do Empire go. Like the whole reality and stuff in Chicago, especially reality, was like popping. Like, oh my goodness, this is like an episode. This is how Empire should have been written. Something like it was way better than TV. It was way better than TV. So from there we get some dude coming into into Andre's office, and it turns out it's Mouse, the dude that killed homeboy while they was in prison and took the extra time for Andre. And he was like, hey man, I just got out, I'm ready to work, and he like, oh yeah, let me just get back to you, because dude was like, I want an office right next to yours. And I'm like, right next to yours? And he's like, it seemed like, you came up after all this. But I'm like, Andre, you already knew that Andre had money and all this. That's probably why you did what you did for him. Don't act like y'all was both struggling and all this on the outside, and then you did this solid for him just for that. You were dependent on this man to help you out, which, I mean, you did extra time for him. So I guess he does owe you, yes. But okay, we'll see how that goes. So from there, if I miss some stuff, I'm sorry, y'all, because I took some notes, but whatever. So we see Mouse, but no, enough of Mouse. So we jump to the whole Fox thing with Tiana Hakeem, Mario, and girl who was, what's her name? Sparkle? I don't know that girl's name. And they're all performing, looking like they performing for a basketball, because they're doing the Fox basketball. They're like, Tiana got the two-tone wig and all that stuff. So there's not much of a storyline going on for like them right now. It is just the first episode, but the only time we saw them was just for a performance, and that's it. So yeah. So, I meant to mention that Lucius goes back to the little chocolate songstress that he was been seeing, and she got her own. Sorry, I want to take a drink of my drink. Anyway, so he went back to her and he was like, well, I know you saw that I'm. First, he like, let me tell you who I am. She's like, shh, I know you're Lucius Lyon. I'm like, for the sake of this show, he is a very world-known person. fake dread, bogus wig, or not. I'm like, how do you think somebody ain't gonna know who you are? Like, that is the dumbest thing, that you gonna think that she didn't know who you were. And I'm like, okay, but who is she though? Because it seems like something. So like something about her. I'm like, who is she? Who is she? That's what I was asking the whole episode. Where are they? Where I just didn't know where they were. If I missed where they were, please tell me, because I was like sitting there on the couch, in and out, going out of the room. I watched as much as I could. Anyway, so yeah, she's talking about some. He's talking about some. He need money. He got to make moves to the SBI. The FBI is after him, and he's a wanted criminal now because they put that out there in the air. And she was like, well, I can get money. He was like, you just some singer in a club or whatnot. How you going? You can't help me. And she's like, no, I may sing in a club, but my father pays all my bills. He's very wealthy. And if I tell him I need money for something, he'll do it. And he's like, then they just all start kissing and stuff. And I'm like, how old is this girl? Ew, Lucius. Gross. And I'm like, how you gonna try to get swindle, have her sugar my man for you, and you the one that's all old and stuff? It was just, the whole, that wig, y'all, y'all, like for real. Ugh. I just can't with this. I'm so sorry, but I'm just so with the whole. No, this whole episode. So, after they do, then we go to Terry and wait, no, let me go to the whole Becky and Giselle thing. Becky goes behind Giselle's back and signs some artist, and the artist is very YouTube famous, and they fly her out from wherever she came from, and she's like, "Oh, I only sing in the dark. I only sing. I'm not used to people looking at me, so turn around." I was like, "Girl, you got a lot of stipulations for singing." But and I guess she's very shy or whatever. And she talking about how she need all this darkness, so they lower the shades, they turn around, and then she started like singing real low. And apparently she's just very like not comfortable. She's like, and then Becky turned around, they turn around like, girl, what's wrong? You supposed to be singing. Because they have signed, well, Becky has signed this girl at this point, and she like, and she's talking about she can't do it, like she can't perform on cue. She said, I'm used to singing in my bedroom by myself in the dark, I guess. And she was like, well, girl, no, ain't nothing like that in your contract. Yeah, so that was a bust. And that just pretty much happened. So it's like, I hope you got receipts on this girl, because we sending her back from whatever which ways she came. So this whole little bossy media, whatever them girls is, the women ladies are called, whatever. Oh, what's the bug? Ooh. Okay, it's like a little net, y'all, by my light, because this light is attracting things, and it shouldn't be no bug, like nothing flying around here, no way, but whatever. So from there, there's another part. I'm sorry if I'm not doing this in order. There's another part where Mouse shows up at Cookie's house, or at Andre's house. I guess him and Tracy, not Tracy, him and Terry live there while the baby's coming or something. I don't know. Where is Tracy's, or where is Terry's son? Did he go off to college? Because he sure wasn't shown in there. I'm like, where he at? What's his name? Quincy? I don't remember. But yeah, so Mouse shows up, and he had ate a plate and stuff, and Andre come in. He like, hey, bro, what you doing in my house? And Trace, Terry. It's like, well, I'll let you. I'm just gonna get off my feet. I'm gonna let y'all talk and all this. And he was like, hey, man, don't be coming to my house unannounced and stuff like that. And then he's like, I'm just anxious to get to work, homie. And he was like, well, don't be coming to my house like that unannounced, because I don't know, they just don't come to my house unannounced. And from there, he was like, all right, you got some work for me? He's like, nah, man, I ain't got nothing for you. He's like, oh, okay, cool. He was like, nice house you got. Nice, family you got or whatever. And then he leave, and I'm like, why would you do that? Do y'all got security in your house? Because I just get nervous when I see very pregnant women, vulnerable and stuff, and he don't be home like that. Like, who is watching over Terry? Like, I get nervous, okay? Even though this is a show or whatever, but just for the sake of the plot, like, I don't know. So Terry is supposed to be going with him to the Fox basketball thing, and then she's too tired or whatever to go, so she don't go. Um, and that's when we see Hakeem and all them perform. I am doing this so out of order. I am so sorry, y'all, because my notes are bad. Because I was just writing any old thing, whatever I saw, I wrote, but then it's just not really in order. And from there, you saw Mouse looking at them performing, and then Andre announces that he's the permanent CEO or permanent head of Empire right now. And then from there, Hakeem come in dancing and bobbing and all that, talking about some he's going to be playing his father Lucius in the Lucius Lyon biopic. And then whatever. Him and Andre have a little conversation. He like, oh, bro, why would you say that? And you can't play him. He's like, well, you want me to back you and stuff on you being the new head of Empire, then you need to back me on being playing Lucius. And I'm like, I guess. So they kinda agree on that. So that was that from there. And Mouse pulls up on Andre in the parking lot, or the parking little vault place, whatever, parking lot. And he like, hey man, and he come up on him, he's like, yeah, you talking about you the new head of Empire, but you ain't got no job for me and all this. And he's like, what if it'd be a shame if something happened to you, or somebody put up on you or your wife when they not home, when you not home or you at work. And he's like, don't you threaten my family. And they get into like a squabble. And I'm like, Andre about to kill this man. He is very tiny. And it's just not gonna work, Mouse. It's just not gonna work. So yeah, he chokes dude out and pretty much kills him and carries him off into his car, I guess, and they're gonna have to dispose of that body and by Mouse. And then from there, we jump back to a scene. I hope I'm getting all this. Oh, and in between, it's a dual sequence with him fighting with Mouse, and then Trace, not Trace. I keep wanting to call it. It's a T words. Terry, she has like pains in her stomach while she's pregnant. She's like very pregnant. She having pains in her stomach, and all of a sudden, I guess she goes into labor, maybe, or I don't know. She's something going on, and she falling all over the place. I think she like hit her head too, and then she fall on the ground. And where Miss Juanita at? Because don't they have? Is she only there in the daytime? Because where is the other staff in the house at, just to look out for her? Because everybody is usually gone and working. So where is somebody to watch this woman while she in the house, very pregnant on her own? She just needs somebody there, and she fall out. She just bleeding out, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then when uh what I'm saying, when Andre kills Mouse, in the reflection you see Kingsley or whatever. So I guess it's gonna be some weird stuff, y'all. It's just whatever. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of nothing going on. Put it like that. And then we finally see Lucius's little girlfriend calling her father, and she's like, Daddy, I'm thinking about going so and so, but I don't think I have enough money. He's like, oh, so it's okay, baby, but that's the one. I guess she's a cancer survivor. I didn't know she survived. I thought she died low key, but I don't know. I thought that the thing was is that she died, or maybe she was a survivor. I don't remember the stories that him and Cookie was talking about, Damon Cross and her. So it turns out that this little girl is Damon Cross's daughter, and Lucius has been sleeping and doing all types of nasty things with this girl. And I'm like, Lucius, you're disgusting. Like, ew. Like, oh, you slept with my wife, or I think you slept with my wife, so I'm gonna just be with your daughter, though. That's just nasty. It's just real nasty the way he went about it, and with that little nasty wig, he didn't grow his hair out that long like that. It's it's a hot mess. It's just a hot mess. Our math is already almost at 30 minutes. But anyway, so we find out that's Damon Cross's daughter, and she gonna send money. He gonna be funding Lucius on stuff, and I'm like, wow, Lucius, now you might just need to get shot and killed after doing this because that's real messed up. And that's nasty. You nasty. You old. See, trying to be with this girl, breathing all on her. That's disgusting. Like, he's just nasty, but I'm whatever. And from there, I think that's the rest, all the episodes that really nothing really happened after that. If it did happen, I must have just forgot or missed it. I just watched it, so I don't think anything else really happened that was worth mentioning. If it did, or if it was worth mentioning to you, comment below. I will see you guys tomorrow for my birthday. I'm doing a seafood boil. I'm very excited. I got like crab legs that are like 2 feet tall. So I'm excited. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be delicious. I might try to film some of the prep. If not, you're gonna see the whole spread on my table, and it's gonna be a good time, y'all. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.